because maybe somebody will come late. Okay, already recorded. So so if you still want to stick with this section, you have to follow my rules and regulation. Okay, if not, we can leave. That's as simple as that. Okay. Now, what are the rules and regulation? Which basically is the adab of learning, teaching and learning. Number one, this one, ensure that your profile name in your Zoom, you don't have to put the metric number. It's okay. Just your real name. Don't put pink cloud, cloudy 7 or something like that. Don't put that. Put your, so that I can call you with your name. And then if there's anything that I ask you to do for the next class, for the next class, then you make sure you prepare beforehand. Before you come to the class, it's an amanah given. And then be early. This is punctual. My class is, I want to teach all of you discipline. If our class is start at 10, everybody has to stay, be in the in the waiting room, like at least 1 second before 10. 10 o'clock, I will click everybody join in. If you are late for 1 second, brothers and sisters, if you are late for 1 second even, you have to justify to me why. Otherwise, I will remove you from the attendance. Okay, so that's how it works. And the attendance is, you need to, you cannot miss more than 3 classes, otherwise you'll be barred, or you'll fail the exam, the course. Unless you tell me why. So so be early, unless you cannot. Then if you cannot come early, for example, you already know that you cannot come early because maybe there's a flooding, or I don't know, or your mother is not feeling well. It's okay, but you need to tell me like 10 minutes before the class, minimum 10 minutes before the class. Otherwise, excuses will not be accepted. Okay. So that's adab. If you come to the class, you need to behave like a student. You don't behave like somebody tepi jalan yang nak beli roti canai, or nak beli kuih apa-apa. No, you are a student of knowledge. Therefore, you have to behave like a student of knowledge. So be early, punctual. Sebab Allah pun berfirman wal asr innal insana lafi khusr. So Allah pun bersumpah dengan masa. So kita kena hormat masa ni. Okay, then get dressed in a formal class attire. Okay lah, formal ni maybe I'll be, kalau tak formal pun at least make sure you cover the aurah properly. Cover the aurah properly. Eat at the time. Cover the aurah properly. Sisters, make sure you cover the aurah properly. You know how to wear your proper tudung. And brothers, also make sure, can you wear something with a collar? Okay, not round neck, because that's the rules of the university. In the class, you have to wear a collar shirt. Okay, inform family housemates that you'll be on virtual call. So because all of you in the university, but if you are at home, you have to tell your family you are in the class, so they will not disturb. Okay, that's the before enter the class or the Zoom. I'll be using Zoom throughout the semester, inshallah. And then upon entry, switch on camera. Okay, so everybody, it is compulsory to switch on the camera in my class, unless, okay, generally compulsory, unless you have certain reasons. Okay, which means that you have to tell me if you cannot come. It's adab. Madam, I'm sorry, I cannot turn on the camera because normally, kalau dia kata my dog ate my paper or something else, or my cat eat my webcam, something like that, so but you have to tell me. So if you have if you cannot turn on your camera every time the class, 10 minutes before the class, every time you have to PM me in Telegram telling me that you cannot turn on the camera every time, not only once. Okay, but if you don't have any valid, for example, madam, I'm using data, all of you university, you cannot say you have data, so everybody wajibun to turn on the camera. Unless you say, madam, if I turn on the camera, I become a monster, then you can tell me in the PM. So maybe I will accept that. We'll see. Okay, But make sure you have a very valid reason if you don't want to turn on the camera. I'm being fair here. I'm asking you to turn the camera, but if you cannot, you have to tell me why. If you don't tell me why, I will kick you out from the class. As simple as that. If you don't turn your camera and you don't tell me why, it's my right to kick you from the class and I will not take your attendance. As simple as that. Because you are not showing adab in the class. The adab is you turn on. If you cannot turn on, the adab is to inform the teacher. Okay, clear? And then apa ni? Okay lah, Ashraf PM me. It's okay. So and then identify your mute your microphone. Usually I will mute microphone. Say ada spelling error. Identify yourself ni tak perlu kot. So then during the meeting, during the class, ask for consent before recording any part of the session and before posting any part of the session. If you want to record and want to take photo, it's okay, but ask for permission first. Itu namanya adab. The instructor will be recording all session. Ni saya engineering activities normally saya tak record sebab normally you won't be watching back the classes unless you want to. If you want me to record the classes, let me know. But generally, I won't record the class unless ada special classes. There are a few special classes that we will record the class, macam last semester. Okay, this is very important, brothers and sisters. Participate. Okay, in my class, section 2, if you want to stay in this class, you have to promise that you will participate in the class. You don't want, I don't want everybody to be quiet. If you feel that you want to be quiet, you don't want to talk, you want to be just be at the end of the class like not talking at all, please join other section. Maybe other lecturers don't mind you don't talk, but for my class, if you want to stay, you have to participate whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, leave the section. There are many other sections as well, so but if you want to stay, you have to participate. Okay, I already give my rules, so you have like by end of this class, you can make a decision where you want to stay. If you're my signature, I will always sign for you. Tak ada masalah. Tak ada apa nama ni, tak ada terbuku di hati. Saya akan just let you go. I will happy, saya pun happy. Okay. If you need to leave the session at any time, please notify your lecturer in the chat box. Brothers and sisters, dalam adab satu, kalau dalam Islam, I'm talking when we think adab is adab dalam Islam. Kadang kita pun tak tahu apa itu adab. Kadang kita bila kita tak diajar, kita tak tahu. Kalau kita masuk any place, we need to give salam. We need to give salam. Unless the lecturer is talking, right? So you don't want to ganggu or you don't want to make disturbance to the class, you don't give salam. Okay, you don't give salam because the intention is because the teacher is talking, you don't want to like stop or stop the classes. And that's adab number 1 coming in. Kalau tak ada apa, kalau macam for example kita masuk start buka tu kan, patutnya semua bagi salam lah, patutnya. Sepatutnya. And the adab in Islam, whether it's online or offline or face to face, the same thing. If you want to leave the session at any time, adab dalam Islam kalau pergi majlis mana-mana pun, adab if you want to leave, you have to notify or minta izin of the one who are conducting the session. If it's a halaqah, usrah, you're supposed to tell your nakib or nakibah. If it's in a class, you're supposed to tell the teacher, right? So if it's another meeting, there's a chairman, you're supposed to tell the chairman, I'm sorry, I have to leave for a while. And then come back. If you want to leave to go to the restroom also, it's an adab to inform. So you can inform me directly, direct message in Zoom, or you can, yang semua orang boleh baca tu. Up to you. Yang pentingnya, you need to notify. Okay. Basically, this the adab. Any question here? Ada soalan?
Ya, madam.
Okay, tak ada. Clear. Good. A new reality. Sebenarnya tak new dah ni semester yang gambar sama dah. 3-4 semester. COVID-19 is the new reality. where we have to, sebab sebelum tu face to face. So no, sebenarnya kelas Genie ni face to face. Cuma sekarang ni kalau nak buat full time face to face, saya risau sebab COVID tinggi sangat. So kita tak tahu siapa sakit. Kadang kita rasa kita tak sakit, tapi mungkin kita sakit, lepas tu kita akan menyakitkan orang, lepas tu susah. So we'll be a bit careful, but we'll do, sometimes we'll have a face-to-face class, insyaAllah. Especially mungkin forming of the group. Waktu tu one day kita kena buat face-to-face. Okay, so this is the new reality. Kita bersabarlah dengan belajar online ni. Sebab lagi susah sesuatu benda, lagi banyak pahala. That's how Islam works. Kalau lagi susah something, lagi awak tak suka buat benda tu susah, lagi banyak pahala kalau bersabar. So dia tak sama satu kelas dengan kelas yang lain. Lagi susah kelas tu, lagi banyak pahala. Kadang student lari daripada kelas yang susah. Sebenarnya tak apa cerdik lah kalau dia nak pahala. So kalau nak pahala, lagi susah, sabar, lagi banyak pahala. Okay, so now the course assessment, brothers and sisters. Carry mark is 60%. So 40% final. Carry mark 60%, 40% final. So what is the carry mark consists of? Assignment. Kita akan bagi 2 atau 3 assignment for individual. So you will have questions to answer. Basically, kebanyakannya exam lah. And then case study. Case study ni macam assignment juga, tapi we give you like a scenario and you have to show how you handle the scenario in writing. So that's a lot, 30%. Okay, so ni become satu soalan saja, case study tu 30%. Assignment, you have 3 assignments or 2 or 3 assignments. And finally, final project book. So in engineering ethics, we don't have final exam, we have project. Okay, so for now, sebelum ni kita buat 50-50, and sebelum ni kita ada buat 40 Camry mark, final 60. Tapi student complain, dia kata dia sebab bila group ni you cannot control everybody, kadang makan group tu akan menjatuhkan awak. So kadang-kadang makan group tu akan menaikkan awak. It depends who your member of your groups, right? So that's why in the end we decided untuk individual 60%. So everybody bertanggungjawab terhadap makan masing-masing lah. So if you get good 60%, 40% akan membantu sikit macam tu. So tak akanlah dragging you teruk sangat. Okay, that's the ni. Ada soalan? Up to here. Tak ada?
No, madam.
No, madam.
Okay. Okay, so group project. Okay, brothers and sisters, we have 40% of the assessments is group project, and you are supposed to start the project as soon as possible. Okay, and if you fail the group project, you fail the whole course. If you fail the final project, you will fail the whole course. So kena berhati-hatilah. So what are the group project about? The tema of this group project, it says contributions of engineers to society. Contributions of engineer to society. So your contribution to the society, it has to be key dia tadi. Dia ada berapa key? Number 1 keyword dia. Keyword number 1, contribution. You have to show that it's actually contribution. It cannot be in theory. You cannot say, oh, saya buat ni tapi tak ada orang pakai. To does invalid the aim of the project. So project engineer Genie ni dia lain daripada IDP, FYP. IDP awak buat tak ada orang pakai pun tak apa. Tapi in engineering ethics, the number 1 key is contribution. So somebody have to use it. It needs to benefit the society. So you need to benefit the society. So that's why we didn't kita tak buat project to be too much of highly end. Lagi susah project tu lagi banyak markah. Tapi Tapi tak bermaksud sampai awak kena crack, tak study semua benda lain buat ni, no. So you have to balance lah. You have to think what are the balance. Now, but the number one, it need to be, madam kita orang dah buat tapi tak ada orang pakai lagi lah. By the end of semester, tak ada orang pakai, you will fail the final. So you need to plan such that somebody will be using it and you have feedback from the somebody. Kalau tak, memang kafir lah. Okay, saya beritahu warning siap-siap sebab kadang student tak faham. Contribution to society. Number 2 keyword is engineers. So find something that you can use something of your engineering knowledge. Madam, kita orang decide group kami ni nak bersih sampah, sapu sampah dekat kampung Sungai Pusu tu. Kotor betul lah dewan dia tu. Group kita orang decide nak contribution kita orang to society is sapu sampah. Okay. My advice will be, or my comment will be, it doesn't fulfill the second criteria, which is engineers. Orang law pun boleh sapu sampah. Cleaners pun boleh sapu sampah. Siapa-siapa pun boleh sapu sampah. Okay. So it has to have some engineering elements. Engineering tu luas. It doesn't have to be ECE, it has to be mechatronics. So if you think that biotech lagi senang, awak semua mechatronics, tapi nak buat something on biotech ni chemical, something like that, it's fine. Okay, dia ada banyak dekat internet tu contoh-contoh benda yang simple yang boleh dibuat. Okay, so number 2 criteria is it needs to be engineers. You need to show some engineering aspects. Number 3 is society. Madam, kita orang buat projek ni, kita orang buat dispenser sabun ni, tapi kita pakai 5 orang je pakai. For example, awak letak dalam satu bilik dalam mahalah. 5 orang dalam bilik dalam mahalah tu is not a society. Society need to be a group of people yang nama society lah. For example, penduduk kampung tu. For example, awak letak kat masjid atau surau kampung tu. That is society kampung. Ataupun awak pergi kelab pengguna, kelab orang buta. So kelab orang buta tu dia ada bangunan ke? Awak tahu kita ada kelab persatuan cacat penglihatan dekat dalam area Gombak ni, dekat Ontai Kim tu. So dia ada tu. Kalau kat situ So then ada society macam-macam. So macam mahalah, the whole satu mahalah tu society. Satu universiti, satu society. Tapi 5 orang is not a society. Okay. So these three criteria you need to fulfill. Okay, so what happens is after this, you need to brainstorm of project, and after that the project have to go out. You can inform me, then I will let you know whether sesuai ke tak sesuai. Another thing is the project cannot be too difficult. So madam, kita orang bercita-cita nak buat. So our project, what we will do is kita akan buat surveillance systems for the whole of UIA to see who actually following the SOP or no. The whole of UIA within one SEM with your other credit hours, it's a bit too ambitious. Tu pun saya akan kata, can you finish it up? Kalau tak berjaya siap pun tak pas juga. So you need to balance. You need to fikir whether you can do it within this semester or no. Okay, so this is very key advice for you to think. Okay, so now the project is up to creativity. So anything in the whole entire world you can do, as long as you fulfill 3 criteria tadi ya. Okay, anything. Okay, anything. Then 3. So how many person per group? Okay, minimum 3, maximum 5. Minimum 3. Maximum 5. Okay. Madam, I cannot find any group. Last semester, starting like macam ni lah, starting of the class, there are students who cannot find any groups. Then the thing is, I said you have one thing of engineering ethics, you need to learn on the skill of social skill of asking people to join the group. Kalau dia tak dapat juga, saya kata brothers, it's either you find masuk, and kalau kena minta orang lain masuk or not, or you have to join other sections. So in the end, he left my section and joined other sections that will accept him in the group. So grouping is not under me, it's up to you, all of you. So we have a Telegram group, you can use that and in the group, I extremely highly encourage no mixing between genders. So brothers, sisters. Sebab dalam Islam kan, dalam belajar kita ni kalau betul-betul belajar ikut yang how Islam ajar kita, it should be segregation between brothers and sisters. Tapi kalau kita mix pun, kita kena jaga. Selagi boleh kita avoid, Sebab if you mix, you know, right? You are very young. I was young before as well. So yang ketiga, counter meeting semua, yang ketiga tu nak tak nak syaitan akan ada. Nak tak nak. You know, madam, saya ni iman tinggi, madam. Saya tahajud setiap malam. Ya ke? Okeylah, tahajud setiap malam. Saya baca Quran. Saya tahfiz, saya hafal satu Quran. Saya tahajud setiap malam. Saya tak akan ada masalah. I'm sorry. Ulama yang ni pun, ulama sahabat semua jaga. Berhati-hati. Sebab sebab Rasulullah SAW said, the number 3 is always syaitan. So kadang-kadang kena meeting 5 orang, ada 2 orang sister, tiba 2 orang tak ada, you know, in the mix. And so avoid. If you have to make kumpulan yang bercampur ni, you have to ask for my permission first. Okay, I will see whether I agree or not. Okay, so that's the group. So you are, so bila nak kena buat ni, tak boleh, saya habiskan dulu. Guidelines, all approval letters should go through lecturer. So brothers and sisters, when it involves society, when you say 3 elemen tadi kan, and the third one is society. When it involves the society, you need to communicate with the society. Kena communicate and minta permission. Tiba-tiba nak buat kat masjid, orang park letak kat situ barang without giving salam, without asking permission, and that is not ethics. Itu bukan adab. Engineering ethics ni macam adab dalam engineering. So you have to ask for permission. So therefore, you need to write letter. So anything that you are dealing with other than outside the class, it should go through me. So I will see whether your writing is okay ke tak. Okay, kalau macam saya senyap lepas hantar 2-3 kali kat saya senyap tu okay lah. Kadang-kadang saya sibuk, saya tak sempat nak jawab. Kalau tak okay, biasanya saya akan kata okay, do it again. Betulkan yang ni, English betulkan English. Tapi kalau saya senyap tu, go ahead. Okay, so this we have a good a lot of marks in your portfolio later on. So semua every group should have this approval letter because you are dealing with society, whoever it is. Okay, and then you need to get a reply from the society. So the principal will answer, or the masjid ketua kampung will answer. Kalau dia tak dia jawab dalam WhatsApp pun, you can as a proof, you can put it in your portfolio. Okay. 3 main sections: proposal, portfolio, presentation. Okay, the project 40% consists of these 3 elements. Number 1 is the proposal. The proposal is 10%. So I will give you a template of the proposal. I forgot lah. So after this, I will do a Google Classroom. I will make a link for the Google Classroom, and all of the templates will be there. So you can tengok lah template, proposal, portfolio, presentation. Question pun I will put it there. Question like assignments and case study, I will put in the Google Classroom as well. Cuma bila you submission through Google Form, jangan submit, do not submit using the Google Classroom sebab susah saya nak access. So I will give you in the Google Classroom, I will give you a link to submit Google Form. So you upload in the Google Form. Okay. So that's proposal. Deadline. So the proposal, you can have a look later. Proposal need to have like a title, as some summary of what you're going to do, some methodology, just maybe 1 page or 2 pages maximum. Okay, but this proposal need to the idea need to be approved by me first before you write. Before you write the proposal, you're supposed to get approval of the title from me. Sebab kalau saya kata, if you do the proposal and I don't approve of the idea, you have to redo it again. So rather than membazirkan your time to do the proposal again, the leader of the group, so 3 to 5% you need to elect a leader. Kena ada ketua. Dalam Islam, kalau 3 or more of you like musafir, hadis kata kena elect 1 leader. Tu dalam Islam. Ni kita dalam group lagilah buat projek kena ada leader. So the leader should PM me, contact me to tell you what's the title and a little brief of what's the project about. Sikit je, 1 paragraph, like 5-6 baris ke, to tell me what is the project is about. Kalau saya kata, okay, saya mungkin akan tanya a few questions to understand. The deadline of the proposal. Okay, bagus soalan ni. Bila kita nak deadline, kita minggu pertama, kita ada 14 minggu so 14 minggu ni submission. Minggu ketiga. Okay, minggu ketiga. The third week. Anybody with the siapa ada buka kalender? Minggu ketiga hari Selasa. Berapa tarikh dia?
22/93.
22/3. Okay. You sure? Ini kita minggu utama. Dia bukan kelas ketiga tapi minggu ketiga, betul?
Yes, madam.
22/3.
Okay. Saya percaya awak. So 22 hari bulan 3 is the deadline for proposal. Can somebody type it in the Telegram? Right there, 22 hari bulan 3 deadline for proposal. Okay, so you have to discuss everything within these 2 weeks. Form a group. This first week ni brainstorm of what ni, then you have like 1 week to draft a proposal. Okay, then portfolio. Portfolio normally at the end of the semesters. Dia mungkin minggu 14, minggu ke-10 ke-11 macam tu. Then that's the portfolio. Presentation. We have video presentation. You need to make a video out of your project, and that's be 10%, and it will be at the end, minggu 14 biasanya. Tapi kalau nak submit earlier, you are most welcome. Sebab kalau kat hujung tu nak study the exam kan, kalau boleh siap awal, siapkanlah awal. Portfolio is 20%. So portfolio ni macam report, very detailed report. So normally proposal ni lagi detail, lagi banyak markup akan dapat. Setiap satu ni lah. Kadang I'm sorry to say this, but normally group yang brothers biasanya cincai betul tulis proposal ke portfolio ke. Kadang-kadang tu saya bagi fail, saya buat balik. Last minute dengan nak exam everything tu, saya kata kalau nak pass buat balik. Kalau tak nak, tak apalah. And then dia orang buat balik lah. Tapi why don't you do it good in the first place? Bolehlah elok with the good English, grammar and everything. Make sure you check. Sekarang ni banyak dah online punya checker. You can check. Okay. And this engineering ethics. So please no plagiarism. Even case study assignment, I will do the Turnitin checking. If I found high numbers of copy and paste, you will be failed directly. No question and answers. Saya kata ni evidence, saya dah bagi warning. So make sure you write on your own, but write with good English. If your English is not good, go and find a software to improve your English. Okay. So these are the criteria for group project. Any question? Any question?
So far so good, madam.
So good. You don't have any question? Betul semua cara dia dah lain. Okay. Normally student ada soalan, nak bawa semua senyap. Tak tahu terkejut. Banyak sangat kena buat. Okay, tak apalah. Okay, so tu ni. So you are supposed to find groups. Okay, going back. So that's the ni. Ni tak sama ni, nanti saya bagi Google Classroom lain. Ni pun week 13, 14. Mungkin saya akan tukar week 12 submission portfolio. Ni date ni kita dah tukar tadi kan. Date tadi apa date tadi? 20 apa tadi? 20 berapa tadi? 22nd?
22.
22 bulan 3. 2022. Hari apa? Tuesday, right? Right?
Yes, madam. Yes.
Oh tak, kalau 23. No, silap-silap. Saya kena bagi benda lain. Submission proposal. Dia sebelum proposal, submission proposal tu you kena submit title, group name dulu. So daripada situ saya akan tengok okey tak okey. So katalah kita ni kalau terlambatkan proposal tu. Kita buat awal. Nak buat ni 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, next week hari ni apa Rabu? Hari ni Selasa. Next week Khamis berapa bulan? Anybody?
17 March.
17 March.
Okay. Okay, let me share again. Okay, these are the dates. Screenshot if you have to. 17 bulan 3, before 17 of March, I will give you a form to fill. This form is the submission of titles. This is where I will look at the title, whether I will check the title is agree, whether it's okay or not. Group name, you need to choose a group name for your group, any name. Okay, and then any name that resembles you. And then group members. So by this time you need to write down the leader, who are the members in the group, and synopsis. Synopsis means a short description of your project. Okay, yang ni 17/3. So if I say everything okay, if not okay, I will contact you. Say okay, brother, this please PM me. I will have, kalau teruk sangat 2-3 kali pun tak okay juga, normally I will have a meeting with you, online meeting, to try to bentukkan dia so that in the end it can be acceptable. So then after, if everything okay, you need to prepare for your proposal. So this the 10% proposal. So this 17 of March, there's no marks for this. This is just to help you so that you get good marks in your proposal. 22nd of the March is the submission of your proposal. And then akan buat project tu sampailah hujungnya. Week 13 with submission of the portfolio. Week 14 is submission of the video presentation. Okay. In the meantime, sebelum ni akan ada assignment dan case study. Okay. Ada soalan? Ada soalan?
No, madam.
Okay. Okay. So it's time for Q&A. How many we have here? 29. So, okay, so how do we do this? Kita pukul 11. Kita patut habis 11.30 11.30. Right? Okay, we have 30 minutes. I ask again, last final, you have any questions on the course and the assessment? So by now, everybody should turn on your camera lah, because you know already the rules. Okay, I give you 5 seconds to turn on your camera. If you cannot, inform me in the chat. For every class, I don't have to remind you to turn on your camera. If you don't turn on your camera, I will just kick you. Okay, saya tak ada reminder next class. So you should know. And then if you are, once you are kicked, you cannot enter again the class, you know. Dalam Zoom ni, kalau kita kena kick out, kita tak boleh masuk lah. Okay, 5 seconds for everybody to turn on. If you cannot, inform me why. Tadi Ashraf dah inform. Nadia duduk kat mana? Where are you, Nadia? Why are you at home? Why are you not in the university? Answer by using mic. Your mic also very bad. Nadia?
Yes, madam.
Answer me. Why you are not in the campus?
No, I'm actually coming back today later.
Okay, where's your home?
Penang.
Okay, so after this you will turn on your camera, right? Yeah. Okay, so who else? Kita ada beberapa orang lagi yang belum turn on. Patut masuk kelas dah siap-siap pakai tudung lah semua orang. Kita dah kelas, so jangan bawa berlari nak cari tudung. So siapa yang tak ada ni? Adilah, Raihana, where are you? Muhammad Najmi, answer me.
Yes, madam.
So you're not turning on your camera?
I've turned off. I think it's the connection. Okay.
Ayah. Okay. Najmi, awak nak saya panggil nak bawa sorang-sorang. Next time saya tak panggil lah. I will kick you out just. So kalau tak suka, change section. Everybody this is my reminder to all of you. La ikraha fiddin. There's no compulsion in religion. There's also no compulsion in my class. You don't like, you can change section. If you want to stay, you have to follow my rules and regulation. I will not remind you again. Macam itulah hidup kita ni. Okay, then everybody will be happy. You happy, I'm happy. So if you're not happy, do not stay. Jangan stay kalau tak happy with my rules. Jangan komen kat belakang, oh apalah madam, no. I already gave you permission to leave. So kalau you want to stay, you need to redha lah dengan apa nama the rules. Okay, good. So everybody turn on. Now let's do ta'aruf. I'll choose in random siapa. So you're supposed to tell everybody your name, which department. Everybody write down so that everybody have to answer this, whether this class or next class. Your name, your department, why did you join UIA? Okay, imbas kembali 2 tahun lepas ke 3 tahun lepas. Why you join UIA and why you take your majoring? Why you take your mechatronics or manufacturing? There's no ECE here. Maybe dia orang lari daripada saya. You know, I'm notorious to be known for being strict. Saya memang, I believe that in order to become a good person, you have to be disciplined. Dalam Islam pun banyak disiplin. Dalam Islam disiplin solat, disiplin puasa. Puasa tu a strong discipline, you know, to stop yourself from eating. Walaupun tak ada orang, that is a very strong discipline. So in Islam, there are banyak disiplin. So that's why when they say strict saya ni disiplin je lah. I'm not asking you to do anything haram. If I ask you to do anything haram, you don't follow. But if I ask you to do something good, you have no choice but to follow. If you are my student. Saya kata, madam, haram ni datang awal. Show me your dalil. Okay. Madam, haram ni buka video kamera, iya ke? Show me your dalil. We can have a discussion if you think it's haram. Okay, so kita panggil volunteer dia lah. Any volunteer? To introduce yourself. Kita semua Melayu Mir Nokman, are you Malay or not?
No, madam. I'm from Bangladesh.
Oh, so I have to speak English. Okay. Anybody international here other than Nokman? Mir Nokman. No? Only one. Okay. Because of the brother, we will all speak English. Thanks to the brother. Okay. So now, volunteer, introduce yourself. You know, my rules in my class, I participate.
I can go first.
Okay, good. No, Nokman
Okay.
followed by Naufal. Okay.
Assalamualaikum. My full name is Mir Muhammad Numan Farsi, but you can call me Numan. I'm from Bangladesh, and I'm doing Bachelor of Civil Engineering, and this is my 7th semester. And actually, I didn't choose IIUM willingly. Actually, I chose IIUM because of my father and my uncle. Actually, my uncle visited Malaysia from Canada, so he liked the environment of IIUM, Islamic environment, and yeah, everything good. So he suggested me to join IIUM. But yeah, it's good. But I had a plan to join like UTM. So yeah.
Why? UIM is the best place.
Yes. Now it's good. I think I don't regret.
Okay. So what's your majoring and why?
Civil engineering.
Why?
According to Bangladesh perspective, the field of civil is huge. Other than any other any department like mechanical, electrical. So I thought if I go back to Bangladesh, so I can do anything better with my degree.
Okay, great. Thank you, brother. Next, brother
Thank you.
Naufal.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Naufal bin Muhammad Lafti. Basically, I'm a third year student. I'm taking mechatronics engineering. This is my 6th semester. And the reason I'm taking IIM, I applied IIM because it has the course that I really wanted to take, which is mechatronics engineering, which governs about electronics and electrical engineering. Basically, a unified engineering skills. For me, that's what I thought before. Yeah,
Unified.
unified.
Masuk
I
unified.
mean, it's not really unified, but it has various skills offered.
Okay. Thank you, brother Naufal. Tadi kenapa UIA tadi? I missed.
Because mechatronics engineering, because I wanted to apply mechatronics engineering in
But
IIM.
also have mechatronics. Why UIA?
Yeah, because because the accommodation it has privacy, so I like the privacy environment in IIM.
UTM doesn't have privacy.
I
I
have friends there.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, me too. I have friends in it.
So why UIA?
Yeah, because we don't have to search for any house rental or room rental
So
for extra.
it's security
Yeah.
of the accommodation. You mean?
Yeah, the security of the accommodation.
All right. Good. Thank you, Naufal. I forgot one thing. Another thing you have to add is which state you are from. Other than country, you only have one Bangladesh. So which state?
I'm from Shah Alam. Salam salam.
Okay.
Ah.
Good. Thank you, Brother Naufal. Next volunteer.
Me, madam.
Okay, Darwish. Darwish ke Darwish?
Darwis.
Darwish. Okay.
Bismillah. My
What
name.
does Darwish means?
I think the meaning is from Turkey, which is means I forgot the meaning. Jap.
Allah, you forgot the meaning of your name. Okay. Next time you remember, you let us know. Okay. All right, go on.
Okay, madam.
Introduction.
Okay, Bismillah. My name is Darwis Amini. You guys can call me Darwis. I'm from manufacturing department. My majoring is manufacturing. Because actually I want to take chemical engineering, but then if I join manufacturing, I can go through many branches of engineering that can I join. Yeah.
Okay, why UIA?
YUA because it is near my home and I love the good environment with yeah,
Where's your home?
the good environment. I'm live in UK Belana.
UK Perdana. So we all can go to your house for lunch.
Raya macam raya.
Raya, everybody remember we have an open house for Raya. Inshallah a bit far, but UK Perdana we can go. Okay, we book the and bus. Okay, Darwish, tell your mother. No, just kidding. Tak pasal-pasal. Okay, so all right, Brother Darwish, good. So one thing I want you to add everybody else to tell me your background. Which is the last school that you go through? Last school. Darwish, last school apa?
I'm from College Lamstar Lamsha.
College Kisas
Yes, madam.
I forgot to tell. Actually, I've been to Kisas for 1 week. I joined from Syiarul Malik. I joined Kisas for 1 week. I will tell you one day the story of Kisas. Why I joined for 1 week only for myself. Okay, Naufal, which school you from? Tadi Naufal, can you hear me? Ke internet okay? School.
Yes. I'm from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Seksyen 18, Seksyen 18
Okay, good, near your house
in
All right, thank you.
no. It's like
No?
because I live in the asrama at the Seksyen 18.
Okay, good. Thank you, Naufal. Next, volunteer. Give 5 seconds. If not, nobody will get attendance today.
Me, madam.
Me,
Okay, Afiq. Huh?
Okay, Bismillah. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Samsuri. You can call me Afiq. Manufacturing engineering. The reason I choose UIA because, of course, the Iklim Dini, the Islamic environment.
Okay.
Because I used to it, I don't know, because my favorite school is Federal Islamic School.
Ada perkesuan sekolah smart apa nama dia?
Smart Labu.
Oh, Smart Labu. Okay. Kita ada kisah kata Smart Labu ni. Kita ada ustaz. Okay, lepas ni ustaz get ready you need to give dalil for the ethics in Islamic perspective ni, banyak dalil. Okay, lagi? Takut yang lain berdebur nak beritahu sekolah kamu. Okay.
The reason I choose engineering is I love machine.
Okay, but specific to your department, your course, your program.
The manufacturing, because to be honest, I love to watch how it's made in History Channel.
Oh, that's why.
I
also like
yes, I kind of love it, so I take manufacturing.
Good. So okay, good. So which state you from?
Negeri Sembilan.
Negeri Sembilan. Okay, good. Thank you, Brother Afiq, for your introduction.
Okay.
Can we have the next volunteer?
Me, madam.
Siapa medium? Ashraf. Okay, go on, Ashraf.
Yes. Okay, my name is Muhammad Ashraf Izham. You can call me Ashraf or Izham.
Hmm.
But my friend call me Acap. I come from the Tumpak, Kelantan. My favorite school is Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Agama Falahiyah, near to my house.
Okay, Ustaz. Okay.
Okay. My department is mechanical engineering. My major is aerospace. Why I choose aerospace? Because I inspire with the my brother also the aerospace engineer. He worked with the Firefly. And why choose UIA? Because UIA offer this course, this major, and also I think I same with the Afiq. I want to continue with the Islamic, the vibe and scene it.
So do
Yes.
you find the Islamic vibe in UIA once you join?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit. So you think it's better or less than your previous school?
I think
Be honest.
same with the I think same with my previous school.
Really?
Yes, because I think the culture of the Uswah here and my previous school is quite same. So that is one of the thing that I like.
So how long how long you been in the campus? Baru this sem ke previous sem already in the campus?
I was my past 2 sem I already in campus.
In
so
campus.
Okay.
So it's the same vibe as your previous school. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Good to hear from you. One day, throughout this class, you'll be hearing we will have a discussion on that, on the environment and how it's supposed to be. Okay, next one, please.
Can I go, madam?
Yes. Muzakir.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Muzakir bin Muhammad Taufiq, but my friends call me Muzakir. I'm a 4th year, 1st semester civil engineering student.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically in the same batch as Noman Mir, so we know each other.
Okay.
Yeah, so why I picked UIA was because first, I've heard a lot from my aunties and relatives, and also my brother is a graduate from UIA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why also the campus is like really close to my house.
Okay.
So
Where's your house?
Rawang. It's like
Rawang.
I wouldn't say close, but
still, IAM bus can still go. Don't worry. For open house raya. 2 houses. Huh? Okay. Right.
As for why I picked civil engineering, it's because whenever I was a bit younger, I always see like big buildings, tall buildings, or superstructures, and I always felt like I wanted to contribute or be a part of building one day. So that is why I picked civil engineering, to feel like I contributed to a building everyone can see.
But other things also you contributed. Maybe if other engineers also you'll be contributing, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
But physically wise, like aesthetic wise or structurally, you can see that someone has helped. So yeah.
All right.
For
so
my
school.
For my school, I've never lived in Malaysia.
So where did you stay? Where did you live before?
When I was up until I was 7, I lived in Vietnam. And then after that, I moved to Qatar, where I did my IGCSE.
So the last place is Qatar.
Qatar, yes.
Okay, good. So okay, good. So I don't know, are you Ustad as well? I don't know. The Qatar Islamic school, no, mostly international school, right? Okay. So 11:21, so we end the class. The rest of you will have to introduce the next class. The password for today will be to honor one of our international student over here. The password will be Bangladesh. Okay, so I will change the password ikut suka saya every class. So if you don't join the class, you don't know the password. So if your name is not in the list of the attendance, let me know, I will add you. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Inshallah, I'll meet you again, I think still online next class. Please get ready to introduce yourself. Okay, and in the meantime, go and find out the members for your group and also the kind of topic that we'll do. I will also give in the Telegram the link of my Genie playlist. Normally I have some recorded of the class, and also the video presentation of each group is already also there. You can browse through to see what kind of the topics have done by your seniors, but not all topics are good. Some topics are barely passing, you know, just 50%, but at least they pass. So from there you kind of have a feeling what are kind of topics that you can do, but don't limit yourself to the kind of topics over there. Be creative as much as possible. Okay, that's all. Let's end the class. Normally I will end the class with the dua by a brother, because I believe brothers supposed to become the leader of a family, of the nation. Women can become leaders as well, but I want to train the brothers to become imam of the ummah, inshallah, not for the family, for the ummah. So it has to be volunteer, one class, one person, and it has to like rotate. It cannot be the same person. And if nobody volunteers, we will not end the class. That's my rule. So there's no ending if there's nobody volunteer. So can we have one volunteer today? And next it will rotate for other people next class. Any kind of.
Yeah, madam.
Okay, Darwish, go on.
Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma ighfir lana dhunubana wa liwalidina warhamhum kama rabbayana shighara wa li jami'il muslimina wal muslimat wal mu'minina wal mu'minat al ahya'i min wa amwat bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi yassir wa tu'assir, Rabbi tamim bil khair. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار بفضلك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Thank you very much for the Darwish. Let's end the class today with Tasbih Kifarah and Surah Al-Asr. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Asr innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa 'amilus solihat wa tawassaw bil haqq wa tawassaw bis sabr. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam, madam. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Okay.